here I was going, and everywhere you go, people are saluting you, greeting you. Yeah, I know you. I saw you on TV, and those kind of things. People in Nigeria think you're a star just because you're on TV. And so here I was, coming out of my hero. And then I got to Gatwick, trying to connect to the United States, and I was flying upper class. So we had priority boarding. And I noticed on the queue, just not a long queue, just a short queue, these two incredible, beautiful couple. There was an older gentleman who looked about 70, maybe 70, just a little bit over 70, but absolutely distinguished, like Mr. Shobanjo. When you see him, you know that he's a distinguished man. And his beautiful wife was also with him, this gentleman, white hair, beautiful white hair. And when they approached the lady who was supposed to do nothing but just collect their boarding pass, scan it, and say, have a nice flight, for whatever the reason was, I noticed that she asked them to please step aside. And then she passed a few more people, and then it got to my turn. And here I was, having been admiring this couple, saying this is what I want to be like when I grow up. And then she saw me, and the moment she saw she didn't even bother, she just collected my passport and asked me to step aside. Now I knew what I had in common with these other guys, right? Kind of like passed all the other people behind me, not a long queue, it's priority boarding. And then she took the passport of the lady, and she brought something out of her jacket and started to scan the passport. When she was done, she handed the passport over to the lady, took the gentleman's passport, scanned it, handed it over, and they were, I told you, distinguished, good people. They said thank you. And then she did the same, and unfortunately, I still have work to be done on me. So I crossed my hand. And she said, your passport, sir. And I crossed my hand and I said, you have to tell me what you were doing. She said, oh, I'm sorry, I was just doing my job. I said, what is your job? She said, I was just checking for the validity of your visa. I said, well, you have to help me here. Number one, this visa has been used even